Let's get serious. Habaki!
What is going on, everybody? NestleLiverXOX here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. In this video, we're going to be talking about single player and multiplayer in games. And this kind of draws a little bit from the recent controversy that happened with Halo 5. If you don't know what that controversy is, basically, Halo 5 is not going to be shipping with a co-op campaign. Well, not a co-op campaign. They're gonna have a co-op campaign, but they're not gonna have a split-screen campaign. And I kind of wanted to touch on why having single-player development is actually more important than having multiplayer development. And it's simply because of the fact that more people play single-player than multiplayer. If you look at it statistically, we'll use Call of Duty as an example. Call of Duty sells millions upon millions of copies every single year. But if you've ever played Call of Duty, you'll know for a fact that millions upon millions of people don't actually ever touch the multiplayer. There's only usually ever, you can cap out at like 1 million on a certain time. But like it's usually around like 200,000 or 300,000 at any given time, which means most of the people that bought the game only bought it for the single player. And I always find it hilarious with games like Battlefront and stuff like that, where they're just like, yeah, we're not going to include a single player. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to lose like 85% of the people that are going to ever buy your game, because the main reason, as much as we as a YouTubing multiplayer community would like to think that the main reason that people buy Call of Duty and Halo and games like that is because of the multiplayer, it's actually because of the single player. The main reason most people buy these games is because of the single player. Most people never even touch the multiplayer. The single player community is actually probably one of the biggest communities out there that buy these games. And so it's actually more important to developers to code and try to get the single player working as best as they can, which is why I don't see Battlefront doing very well, because Battlefront is just it has no single player essentially, and I'd be anxious to see how they did. But the whole Halo 5 controversy, like, there's no co-op campaign, and that's another big thing that worries me in terms of games, because they're stopping the co-op thing with the split screen. And if in fact the majority of people that buy games buy them for single player and the campaign, if they want to play with their friends, they have to have a whole nother Xbox, and that just it's not okay. I guess it's all money, man. It's all just money. I don't know anymore. I wanted to make this little video talking about why, putting the idea out there that single player is actually more important than multiplayer statistically, and that game developers actually make sense. It makes sense for game developers to code better for single player than it does for multiplayer. So I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like and be sure to subscribe if you did. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Securing Bravo. Enemy UAV online. Losing A. We're losing. Enemy taking A. Our UAV is online. We lost Alpha. Securing A. Charlie secure.
Cliffside!
Securing B. Half-time.
I'm on it.
Hardcore domination. Capture and defend the flags. Securing Alpha. UAV in waiting. Alpha secure. Enemy has Charlie. Our UAV is online. Enemy care package incoming. Enemy missile strikes incoming. Enemy has Bravo. System hack. All HUDs have been disabled. UAV above. Securing Bravo. Losing Alpha. Lost Alpha. Enemy has Alpha. Our UAV is online. Securing Charlie. Securing C. Charlie secure. We're losing. Losing C. Lost C. Alpha secure. Enemy has Charlie. UAV is ready. Our UAV is online. Enemy taking A. Securing Bravo. C secure. Enemy has B. UAV is online. Enemy UAV above. Enemy taking C. System hack. Enemy HUDs have been disabled. Lost Charlie. Friendly missile strikes incoming. Enemy has C. UAV in waiting. Friendly UAV above. pathetic. Enjoy the unemployment line, grunts.